Hi, welcome back to Laser Monkey. So as you guys know, in May I did the sub-7 challenge, which was my attempt to deal with my main problem at the time, which was dealing with competition nerves. At home I was averaging like 7.1. Even last summer I was averaging like 6.7, but in competition I was averaging like high 7. And so that was really bothering me, and I had 2 702 averages at that point in competition. That was some lightning. Yikes. So I did the sub-7 challenge to practice my nerves, the point of the sub-7 challenge was to do a competition simulation every day so as to simulate every possible mindset I could be in, every type of food I may have consumed, every activity I could have done. Because I figured if I just do something every day for a whole month, I'll probably go through 99% of the circumstances that I could be in. And, you know, the sub-7 challenge worked out pretty well. I ended up getting the sub-7 average. And at Worlds, I got another sub-7 average in the first round of Worlds, and I got 8th place in the finals. I made the finals. Kind of lucky, but I did pretty well in the finals. I was pretty happy with my result there. Very solid. So now I'm thinking about nationals, like what is the next step in my cubing. And on my trip home from Australia, we had a 13-hour flight. So I basically cubed the entire time. And one of the things I did was speed FMC. Speed FMC is this great practice routine because it doesn't require you to be like physically nimble at the time. Like often it takes me 30 minutes or so, depending on the day, to like warm up my fingers so that I can actually do speed solves at my top TPS. But speed FMC is great because you can do it in the cold, you can do it in the extreme heat. Like there's no environment that doesn't work for speed FMC because it's all about your brain. And so if your brain is good, you're all good. And so what I've been doing with speed FMC is, you know, just doing a CFOP solve, as few moves as possible. And what I've actually found is that like when I translate these solves to my speed solves, it actually ends up making my speed solves super efficient. I know, very surprising. But like now I'm doing very slow turning solve, like 8 TPS, 7 TPS, and I'm getting like full step 5s. And that's just like really crazy for me. So I think it's a really great practice technique, and if you guys aren't doing speed FMC, I highly recommend you do speed FMC. So now for the rest of this video, I'm gonna do like a bunch of speed FMC solves. My goal is always to get like sub 50, and a really good single for me is sub 40. I average like mid 50s usually. If I'm really feeling good, I'll average like high to mid 40s. But yeah, this is speed FMC with CFOP. Obviously, if you use RU, this is probably normal. Low move counts are completely normal, but for CFOP solvers, a lot of CFOP solvers I see do like super fast, like they'll do a bunch of turns as fast as they can, they'll stop, they'll think, they'll do more turns as fast as they can. And so this is aiming to do some sort of like slower, smoother, you know, some more elegant solve, and low move counts, high efficiency. So let's get into those solves. All right, let's do an average of 5 of speed FMC. The goal here is going to be to turn slow enough so that I don't pause, but solve in a way that I would do in a speed solve. Nothing like extremely weird, and try and do things so that they're pretty optimized for speed turning. And also I'm going to be going for low moves, as the name suggests. So let's do the first solve here. A really good time for me is like sub 40, or I guess a good move count. Sub 40 is a good move count. All right, so the first solve here looks pretty nice because I see I'm going to set up this X cross and then I'm going to get this pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was 47. That's pretty nice. Let's take a look at the next one. That was a pretty easy scramble. So 47 is Good. All right. This one's not as easy. I'm not going to be doing anything color neutral just because I wouldn't do that in a competition. I think it's like 57. That's a pretty average solve. Not the easiest scramble, so anything under 60 is pretty average for me. Once again, not a super easy scramble, so I'm going to try something a little bit weird. We'll see how it works out. That was 60, I think. Not bad. Scramble was pretty hard, once again, at least for this category. I see this. All right, I'm not gonna try this pair really. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 47. That was pretty good. Got pretty lucky. I don't know. It seemed kind of lucky. I don't remember why. Okay. Okay, this scramble looks pretty easy for a speed solve. Let's see if we can make it good for FMC. Okay. All right, 57. That was okay. I don't remember if I did 5 solves. I'm just gonna do one more. Oh, that was the same scramble. Let's make this the last one. Okay. Not super easy. I think I'm gonna go with okay. I think that was like 58. So what you saw there was a pretty average session. Nothing too special, no sub 40. I did film a sub 40 earlier, so I'll throw that in at the end here. $37. I missed a lot of cancellations in that solve, so maybe that could have been like a 35. That's really good. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys try out this practice technique, definitely let me know how it goes for you. Let me know your thoughts on this. I wouldn't do this as my main practice technique. This is definitely just supplemental. Speed solving and FMC are very different, and it's dangerous to do FMC in practicing for speed solving, because often like the FMC solutions won't be very good for speed solving solutions. So this is really like just a way to practice what you would do quickly, slowly, and for me, it gives me something to do, something to measure when I can't do like fast solves. Maybe I'm on a bus or something, or on a plane, which is where I started doing this more. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. This is Laser Monkey.